Imagine a place where rivers boil without a volcano, a mountain that scrapes the clouds, hiding life that exists nowhere else on Earth, or a cavern filled with crystals taller than trees, formed under impossible conditions. These aren't scenes from a fantasy world. They're real places on our planet and defy everything we know about science. But how do these places exist? Are there scientific explanations, or are some mysteries destined to stay unsolved? Stay with us as we reveal 12 of Earth's most unbelievable wonders. Once you see them, you'll never look at our world the same way again. Deep in the Peruvian Amazon, there's a river that seems to defy the natural order. A river so hot it boils. Imagine water reaching nearly 200 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to cook anything that falls in. This is the boiling river. But here's the twist. This river isn't near any volcano. Normally, for water to reach these temperatures, it would have to be heated by geothermal activity, like a volcanic hotspot. Scientists believe this incredible heat may be coming from underground fault lines that release heat and minerals. But even so, a boiling river in the middle of the jungle? It's like something out of a legend. If you thought rivers were just for fishing and swimming, think again. Just don't dip your toes in here. Welcome to Mount Roraima, an ancient tabletop mountain so massive it looks like it came from another world. It's one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, towering above the jungle as if cut by a giant's hand. Mount Roraima is what's called a tepui, a type of ancient flat-topped mountain. Over millions of years, wind and rain carved away the land around it, but this isolated rock survived. Its cliffs are so steep that plants and animals have evolved here in complete isolation from the world below. Imagine stepping into a prehistoric island in the sky. It's no wonder people once believed this was the edge of the world. And standing at the top, you just might believe it too. Imagine stepping into a cave sealed off from the outside world for over 5 million years. Movile Cave in Romania is one of the most toxic places on Earth, filled with deadly gases and almost no oxygen. Yet, against all odds, life survives here. Movile Cave is a biological wonderland. Scientists have found 33 species here that don't exist anywhere else on Earth, surviving on a strange process called chemosynthesis, where bacteria turn chemicals into energy, much like plants do with sunlight. This is life at its most resilient, thriving in an environment hostile to almost everything else. Movile Cave gives us a glimpse of what life might look like on other planets. If creatures can survive here, where else might they be hiding? Picture this: a lightning storm that never ends. In the Catatumbo Delta in Venezuela, the sky lights up with up to 280 strikes of lightning an hour, and it can go on for days, sometimes weeks, without stopping. Known as the Catatumbo lightning, this phenomenon is caused by a unique combination of mountain winds, humid air, and warm lake water. When these elements come together, they create the perfect recipe for lightning storms that can rage through the night. It's like nature's own light show flashing in the sky every night. But why just here? Why nowhere else? It's a mystery scientists are still trying to crack. Kawah Ijen is a volcano, but it's not like any volcano you've ever seen. Instead of red-hot lava, this volcano spews neon blue flames that glow in the night, creating an almost otherworldly scene. This blue glow is caused by sulfuric gases that escape from cracks in the volcano. When these gases come into contact with the air, they ignite, creating these eerie electric blue flames. But be warned, these flames are toxic, burning up sulfur that can choke you in minutes. It looks like magic, but it's pure chemistry. And you might think twice before getting close to these blue flames. In the Italian countryside, there's a tree growing in a way that's truly one of a kind. A cherry tree growing right out of a mulberry tree. They call it the double tree of Casorzo, and it's baffled botanists for years. How can one tree grow out of another? Experts think that somehow a cherry seed landed in the branches of the mulberry, and miraculously it took root. Over time, both trees learned to coexist, with the cherry tree growing tall above its unlikely host. It's like nature's version of a piggyback ride. Two trees, one incredible partnership. In Minnesota, there's a waterfall with a mystery. Half of the river flows into a hole and just disappears. Scientists call it the devil's kettle, and to this day, no one knows where the water goes. Over the years, people have tried to solve the riddle by dropping dice, ping pong balls, and even GPS trackers into the water, but nothing ever comes out. The devil's kettle just swallows it all. It's like nature's own magic trick. Where does it go? Some questions may never have answers. Deep below the deserts of Mexico lies the Cave of Crystals, a glittering cavern filled with some of the largest natural crystals ever discovered, some towering over 30 feet high. These crystals formed over hundreds of thousands of years in conditions nearly impossible for humans to survive. The cave is so hot, with temperatures reaching up to 136 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity near 100%, that people can only stay inside for minutes at a time without special equipment. But these conditions are exactly why the crystals grew to such unbelievable sizes. It's like stepping into a real-life crystal palace, if you can withstand the heat. In Norway's Hessdalen Valley, mysterious lights float and flicker across the landscape, sometimes for hours on end. Scientists have studied these lights for years, but no one can fully explain them. Some theories suggest the lights are caused by ionized gas or maybe electromagnetic radiation. But with no definitive answers, the lights remain one of Earth's most beautiful mysteries. Are they natural? Are they extraterrestrial? The truth is, we just don't know. And that's what makes them so mesmerizing. Our final stop takes us to the most remote place on Earth. Point Nemo, the oceanic pole of inaccessibility. It's the farthest point from any land, so isolated that the nearest people are usually astronauts in space. Point Nemo is so remote that ships rarely pass by, and even sound struggles to reach it. It's become known as the spacecraft graveyard, where old satellites are sent to rest. What secrets lie at the ocean's most unreachable point? It's as close as we get to a true frontier on our planet. These wonders challenge our understanding of the world, reminding us that Earth is full of secrets, beauty, and mysteries that defy logic. They show us that even with all our science and technology, there are still places that amaze, baffle, and inspire us. These places challenge what we think we know about the world. They remind us that Earth is a place of mystery, beauty, and wonder, where even science has its limits. So, what other wonders might still be out there, waiting to be discovered? Let us know which place amazed you the most. And if you're as fascinated by Earth's mysteries as we are, don't forget to subscribe and join us on the journey.